and this is the Nonprofit Corner Podcast with your host, Dr. Victoria Boyd. And welcome to the Nonprofit Corner Podcast with your host, Dr. Victoria Boyd. I'm the founder and president of the Philantrepreneur Foundation. And today, I'm happy to bring you a special edition of the Nonprofit Corner Podcast. But before we dive into nonprofits and systems, let me share a little bit about myself, because today we're going to be sort of reintroducing me, the Philantrepreneur Foundation, and what's happening that I'm sure you'll be excited to participate in. I taught dance for 28 years. I don't think you knew that. And if you've ever been in a studio, you know choreography is all about flow and timing and alignment and teamwork. Every step connects to the next, just like the systems inside of your nonprofit. When the choreography works, you don't have chaos, you have harmony. That's exactly what I want for nonprofits. Systems that move together effortlessly so the mission shines. Today, we're giving you a sneak peek into why capacity, education, awareness, and resources aren't just buzzwords. They're the secret recipe that makes nonprofits' missions thrive. Whether you're new to this podcast or a longtime listener, this episode will give you a clear roadmap to strengthening your organization. So let's look at the Philantrepreneur Foundation and why this episode is special. Our mission is simple but powerful. Build nonprofit capacity through education, awareness, and resources. Just a simple statement. Everything we do is designed to help nonprofits increase funding, improve programs, and deliver more impact through strong systems. We approach our work in a scaffold way because nonprofits need a strong foundation to grow. Capacity, those internal systems and structures that allow organizations to function efficiently. Education, those actionable programs, courses, and frameworks that equip leaders to implement effective strategies. Awareness, that's connecting individuals, donors, and communities to the real needs and resources for nonprofits. And then those resources, the practical tools, checklists, and templates that move learning into action. These four pillars form the foundation of our mission. Think of them as a roadmap that guides nonprofits from vision to impact, helping organizations build strong systems, make informed decisions, and deliver measurable results. Across the Philantrepreneur Foundation's offerings, these pillars are reinforced through summits, courses, podcasts, webinars, and products, giving nonprofits the structure, skills, insights, and tools they need to strengthen their systems and deliver greater impact. Today's conversation will follow that scaffold: capacity, education, awareness, and resources. And I'll also share one of our hands-on programs that I think you'll be excited to hear about. So let's talk about first our number one pillar, capacity. And what we mean by capacity is more than staff numbers or funding. It's about the systems that make your programs, fundraising, governance, and infrastructure work efficiently together. Strong capacity allows you to deliver better programs, grow revenue sustainably, strengthen governance and operational efficiency, and be resilient when unexpected challenges arise. Simply put, without strong systems, passion alone can only make and take your nonprofit so far. Our summits, podcasts, and even our operating system frameworks are designed to help nonprofits see where their capacity is strong and where it needs work. And let's look at our education pillar. It's for building capacity. We provide a variety of practical, actionable programs and resources designed to help and equip leaders with the skills and frameworks they need to implement effective strategies immediately. For example, our Philantrepreneur Foundation operating framework courses. We have one for program planning, fundraising, governance, and infrastructure. With our program planning operating system, you will structure programs to deliver measurable outcomes, but also how that planning framework ties into every other area and department of your organization. Your programs are the heartbeat of your organization, and it will be the compass that leads you to your efficiency. The fundraising operating system often starts with individual giving, but there are so many other revenue streams, and you want to expand into multiple strategies. And that's why that operating system will let you see the bigger picture and how to implement multiple revenue streams. Our governance operating system helps you engage boards and leadership for accountability and sustainability. It will help them understand the roles and responsibilities, how to be the steward and lead that organization with a vision of innovation. And then finally, the infrastructure operating system. This is about how to build operations, use technology, implement workflows that support growth. It is all of those systems that need to be in place to ensure that all of your other systems are working effectively. And some additional learning that we offer through the Philantrepreneur Foundation. Did you know I have a book called the AI Nonprofits Playbook? And so it's implementation and application of AI. I'm no AI expert, but I know how to use AI in the nonprofit systems, how to apply it to help with your efficiency, to help enhance your staff's effectiveness. So AI for nonprofits. We also teach about the Google Ad Grants, even have an e-guide. How about how to start a 501c3? We have a training that takes you through every step, what you need to think about even before you form that nonprofit. And then we have webinar secrets for summit or virtual speaking presentations. This is where if you want to present on the virtual stage, what makes a strong presentation? All of these support what we do because we need strong speakers for our summits, for our podcasts. So you see how they're all layered and scaffolded together. Across these programs, courses, webinars, podcasts, we help nonprofits move from knowledge to action so leaders can strengthen systems, grow revenue, and deliver more impact. With our awareness pillar, this is the cornerstone of our mission. Here we mean to help people understand the real needs nonprofits face and the resources available to address them. It's not about marketing. Although we do teach marketing, our awareness pillar is making nonprofits aware of their needs, educating individuals donors and leaders about gaps in programs or resources, highlighting solutions and tools nonprofits can access. This includes educating individuals, donors, and leaders about gaps in programs or resources, highlighting solutions and tools nonprofits can access, empowering people to take meaningful action, donating, volunteering, or implementing strategies. When individuals understand the needs, they can make informed decisions that strengthen nonprofit capacity and mission impact. Our summits, podcast episodes, and thought leaderships all contribute to raising this kind of mission-driven awareness. And finally, nonprofits need resources to put education into action. We provide worksheets and templates, checklists and diagnostic tools, systems frameworks, software information, all of these things that can guide implementation. These resources bridge the gap between learning and doing, giving the nonprofits the tools they need to strengthen operations and achieve measurable results. And now I'm going to talk about the exciting program that we have coming up real soon. It's called a Systems Audit Interactive Consulting Session. In this live 90-minute session led by me, the participants will walk through their program, fundraising, governance, and infrastructure systems. They'll complete a downloadable diagnostics to see where the organization is thriving and where support is needed. They'll receive personal guidance as I work with the participants live, and you'll have access to a full replay of this session to revisit whenever you need to refine your systems. The reason we're focusing on programs, fundraising, governance, and infrastructure, because we feel those are the four pillars of an effective operating system in any nonprofit. Now, for this interactive consulting sessions, there are only 10 seats available because I want to ensure that you get a hands-on opportunity and experience. So you need to go register right now for the Systems Audit Interactive Consulting Session on Wednesday, March 11th at 10 a.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Remember, there's only 10 seats available. And with this registration, you'll get a full replay, including my support live in this 90-minute session. So go right now to training.nonprofitaccesshub.org/audit. Thank you for listening in to the Nonprofit Corner podcast with your host, Dr. Victoria Boyd. And I look forward to seeing you at our next podcast.